Hello students, welcome back to Mature Technologies video. I am your English teacher Tanuja Sharma and today we are going to start with the new helping verbs. In the previous session we have already done be form of helping verb. Today we are going to start with do form of helping verb and have form of helping verb. So, let us discuss the first topic of our day, that is do form of helping verb. Children, do form of helping verbs tells you the work which we are doing. Do sometimes act as the main verb of the sentence also. Do means, in Hindi if I say, it means karna, yeah, or kara. Fine. So, do means refer to the job done or the work done. Alright. The work which is going on or the work which we are doing. Alright. So, do form of verb tells you about the work. As the be form of verb tells you the state or the condition of a noun or a pronoun. What are they? Like, I am your teacher. I am your teacher. So, it is telling about the condition of me. What I am a English teacher. He is my brother or he is a class monitor. So, is it telling you that he is a class monitor. In the same form, or we can say in the same manner, do form of verb tells you about the work done, about the action work. Alright. So, do form of verb, let us divide it also into on the basis of the three tenses. The first tense is present tense. The second tense is past tense. And the third tense is future tense. Fine. Now, in present tense, what are the verbs? What are do form of verb we use? Do or does. In the past tense, we use did. In the future tense, we use will do, shall do. Clear to you? Alright. Now, let us see with which subject we have to use do and with which subject we have to use does. So, let us divide them according to the subject. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Now, children, when we talk about do form of verb, this I and this you, they act as an exceptional case. They act as an exceptional case. You already know about you people already know that it acts as an exceptional case. When we talk about do form of verb, I also act as an exceptional case. Being a singular pronoun, it takes plural verb. Alright. Being a singular pronoun, it takes a singular verb. Being a singular pronoun, it takes plural do form of verb. Fine. So, let us see which with which subject we are going to use which do form of verb. So, with I we are going to use I do. With we also, we is a plural pronoun. So, again we are going to use do. We do. You do. She, he is a singular pronoun. With singular pronoun, singular do form of verb you are going to use. He does. She, again singular pronoun, so singular do form of verb. She does. It, singular pronoun, singular do form of verb. It does. And with they, it is a plural pronoun. So, with plural pronoun, plural do form of verb, they do. I hope you understood this. Present do form of verb. I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, they do. Now, let us see what we are going to use in the past tense. As you can see, there is only did in the past tense. So, with all the subjects we are going to use did. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. We are going to use did with all of them. I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, they did. Clear? I did, we did, you did, she did, it did, they did. With all of them we are going to use did. Now children, with, will do and shall do. When we talk about this, let us discuss what, with which pronoun we are going to use will do and with which we are going to use shall do. So, let us discuss that. First, I, we, you, he, she, it, they. With I told you previously in the last session, I told you I and we with the first person pronoun we always use shall. Remember that? So, with I we are going to use shall do. Clear? With we are going to use shall do. With you are going to use will do. With he we are going to use he will do. She will do. It will do. They will do. Clear? I shall do, we shall do, you will do, he will do, she will do, it will do, they will do. I hope this is clear to you. What are do form of verb? Do form of verbs which tells you about the work. Fine. I will do my work. मैं मेरा काम कर लूँगा. Like present, in present tense, there when we divide do form of verb on the basis of tense, present, past and future. Present tense, do or does. With I, we use I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, they do. When we talk about past tense, with all the subjects we use did. And when we talk about the future tense, with I and we use shall do, and the rest of the pronouns, with rest of the subjects we use will do. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move upon have form of verb. Now as we have discussed be form of verbs and do form of verbs, now it is time to discuss have form of verbs. Now children, before discussing have form of verbs, let us understand first what are have form of verbs. Have form of verbs are those verbs which tells you the possessions, which tells you the possession of a noun or a pronoun. That means what does a noun or a pronoun possess? Understood? Belonging. Has and have tells you the belonging, that this thing belongs to whom. Fine. So the first pointer about has or have, you can say that it tells you possessive possessions. Has and have, have form of verbs tells you the possessions. Second pointer about has and have is that has and have also helps us in creating perfect tenses. Helps in creating perfect tense. Perfect tense, that means present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense, like that. Fine. So have form of verbs also helps in creating perfect tenses. Understood? Then after reading the use of has and have, one common thing I want to tell you, many children use the word having. Children, having have no connection with have form of verbs. Very simple English I am telling you today. When you say having, that means you are eating something. When you say I am having, that means you are eating something. So please do not say when someone tells you, do you have a pencil? And if you say I am having, ma'am, I am having a pencil. I am having a pencil. Please, this is totally wrong. This means that you are eating a pencil. Can you eat a pencil? No, you cannot eat a pencil. So please do not use that. Fine. I hope now there is a myth about this word is clear to you all. Having means eating. Now let us discuss, when we have already discussed the 2 pointers about have form of verbs, now let us divide have form of verbs on the basis of the tense. The first one is present tense, second past, and the third one is future. Alright, now let us discuss about the present tense. In present tense, have form of verbs are has and have. In past tense, only one, that is had. And in the future tense, will have and shall have. Clear? Now let us discuss with which subject. I told you that the subject and the verb always agree with each other. So let us discuss with which pronoun or which subject we are going to use have, and with which pronoun we are going to use have, has. So let us write the subjects first. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Like do form of verb, here also I and you acts as an exceptional case. Being a singular pronoun, I being a singular pronoun, always use plural plural verb. All right. So with I, we are going to use have. We, again a plural pronoun, and with a plural pronoun, plural helping verb is going to come. We have. Clear? You, again being a singular subject, you can always used for singular person and plural also. So we take you as a plural subject. So you, with you also we are going to use have. He, singular subject, singular verb is going to come. He has. She, singular subject again has. It, again with it what are we going to use? With it has, right? And with they, plural subject, so they have. Clear? Now coming to the past tense. With past tense, in past tense we use had. So let us write the subjects first. I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. So what are you going to write? I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, they had. Clear? Now talking about the future tense. When we talk about the future tense, let us write the subjects first. I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. So with I, we are going to use shall do, shall have. With we, again shall have. I told you, with the first person pronoun we use shall. So I shall have, we shall have, you will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, and they will have. I hope has and have form of verbs are clear to you. I told you have form of verb tells you the possessiveness of a noun or a pronoun, fine, possessions, and it also help us in making perfect tenses, right? Example, you can take an example of for have form of verbs. I have a pen. That means I have this pen belongs to me. It is in my possession. Fine. Now, let us take a recap of the whole chapter we have studied till now. Now, let us have a recap of all the helping verbs we have studied. So, first we will talk about the present tense. In present tense, what were the subjects? I, we, you, he, she, then it and they. These were the subjects, right? For be form of verb, we used I am, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, they are. This was we used for the be form of verb, right? For have form of verb, we used I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, they do. This is what we done. And for have form of verb, we use I have, we have, you have, he has, she has, it has, and they have. Done. For past tense, let us talk about past tense now. For past tense, subjects were I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. For be form of verb, we used I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, they were. Fine. For do form of verbs in the past tense, we are going to use I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, and they did. Clear? And for have form of verbs, it is had, you had, he had, she had, it had, and they had. This was the past tense. And now the future tense, last. Subjects are I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Let us see what we use in be form of verbs. I shall be, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, they will be. This is clear about be form of verb. Do form of verb. Shall do, I shall do, she, he, we shall do, you will do, he will do, she will do, it will do, and they will do. Clear? Have form of verbs. I shall have, we shall have, you will have, he will have, and she will have, then it will have, and last they will have. This is the helping verb table. I hope you have understood this table and its uses also. Helping verbs, they help us they help the main verb, all right, in stating a condition. Fine. Revise the chapter once again, see all the videos, revise them very well, and definitely you are going to understand. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you and have a nice day.